Okay, welcome back to another video. We're going to put these pages finally into this mini album. We all know, I don't even know why I bother saying mini album, because we know it's never going to be a mini album if I'm doing it. So, okay, so we get our binding that we made. If you don't know how to make it, there is a video on how to make this. So yeah. So we're going to set it in here, and we're going to attach our pages and tags and all that stuff. And really everything's decorated, inked, everything's good to go. So let us get started with that. So first, I'm going to take this red sticky tape. I just put this down for some extra. At the time I don't have black chipboard, so I painted this chipboard, but it'll be covered by paper, so it won't matter anyway. Right? I'm going to leave this little piece on. Any of these pieces that are left back here, I'm going to leave on. So that way I don't have to deal with the sticky mess trying to stick to everything every time I do something. I'll try to make this a quick video so it's not too long, but as you know, my videos usually end up being long, so I'm just taking the sticky tape off, trying to make sure it's in frame. So today is Mother's Day 2015. Had a very good Mother's Day. My husband made me my favorite breakfast of all time, so that was good. And then my two older daughters both got me flowers and a couple of joy-finding things. And then my youngest daughter helped my husband pick me out a movie. So, which that was fun. Okay, where are we going to start this one at? We got number 2 here. Sorry, I know it's not in frame, but I'm just trying to take this sticky tape off here. But I'm going to cut it here and attach this to the back where there's a little bit left, which I'll take it off when I do the cover, which will be the next video. This series has just taken me forever with doing the remodel and my craft room and all that good stuff. So all that stuff takes time, and let's not forget money. So yeah. Alright. Going to keep that down, and I'll show you what I'm doing in just a second. Okay, so that's what I was doing, just keeping those attached down, so, which I'm sure you knew what I meant, but I know people are like me, they like to see everything. I like to see everything, if possible. I know sometimes that's not always possible. Or YouTube likes to delete people's videos, and by people I mean me. Because I was watching a Gilmore Girls episode on my DVD player, and apparently YouTube doesn't like me to watch my own videos that I have purchased and own, and it's in a video, blah blah blah, whatever. So I won't be doing that anymore. Come on. Is it crap? Alright. Let's just get this rolling here. Alright, now I'm going to cut this, and then we're going to remove some more tape from the binding that we made, which is this here. There's 6 pages, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the big tags and blah blah blah, all that good fun stuff. So I'm going to take, and you can feel free to fast forward this part. It's super boring. All I'm doing is taking the tape off. And I'm going to go ahead and lay down a little bit of wet glue on here too. I just feel like it helps it hold just a little bit stronger than this does. Just to give it a little bit extra support, because these pages are, like we've said before, are really heavy. So, yeah. So, and that 1/2 gusset is going to give us the leeway to put all these pages down. Right? So we'll see. I made these pages pretty fat. When I make the planner, I'm hoping to be able to reel myself in, but most likely I won't be able to. So, it's the thought that counts. And that's the way it's going to go with this. Alright, one more. And then we're set. Okay, and I'm just going to use Scotch Quick Dry, because that's what I always use, because I love my Scotch. It works. That didn't sound good, did it? I love my Scotch. Oh, okay. Well, I don't drink, so that's probably not true, but I do like to use my glue. Alright, and I'm just going to actually just put some little beads of glue just to help, and try to keep it away from the edges. Just try to do it on the inside so it doesn't squirt all over the place, but just enough to keep it going and keep it down as best as you can, because you do not want this coming back up. After all that time and effort, I do not want this coming back up. It doesn't matter if you're right on the sticky tape or not. You're just using it for extra support. See, like right there, okay, right on those ends especially. Alright, so I've got some really nice comments lately. I just did my first pocket letter swap. I wasn't too keen on it at first. I was like, oh, you know, is this people's way of, I don't want to say this, but like people's way of getting more stuff from other people, or just trading, or like, I don't know, because I've never done racks or anything, you know, like that. So I just wasn't sure, but it actually was very nice. The lady that I did it with was super nice and awesome, and she loved my pocket page letter. I was so happy that she liked it. So, alright, we're going to go ahead and lay this down, and when you do it, make sure your book is flat, because you're going to line this up. Wait a minute. Haha. See, I almost caught myself there. I almost did it. I got to punch my hole for my charm, and I will be making a big charm for this book. Alright, so I don't care. I don't care if mine's centered. I'm going to put it right around there. Right between, there's 4 pieces of tape. I'll put it about 1/2 inch down from the top. That's it. And then once you got this down, it won't matter once this is down, because you can just punch a hole right through it. Get down there. Okay. See, this is called fighting with your projects. I do that a lot. But that red adhesive tape really helps. So now we're just going to smooth it down right here, and make sure you smooth it down really good in between. And don't forget, we had our 1/2 inch gussets on these, and I made these 3/4 of an inch instead of 1/2 inch, just so we get extra leverage on our book. Now all you have to do before you put your pages in, you're going to go in, find your hole that you punched, and then punch through your binding. And you can use any hole punch. It really does not make a difference at all. Oh, oops, I can't see in there. Make sure your paper is cleaned out of your hole punch. You won't be able to see where you're punching. Alright, and I'm going to do this right here so you can see. Make sure. And now we're hole punched. Alright, there. And it's fine. It's a little bigger, but it's not going to matter because my charm will be huge, like always. So, okay, so what we're attaching first is we're going to attach our big, these are like our anchors, really. This anchors to this, okay? So we're just going to, and then you just decide which one you want first. It really doesn't make a difference. Like, I don't care. and just pull the tag out when you do it. You don't want everything sticking to anything. Alright, let me get rid of all this real quick. I can't have clutter when I'm doing this. Okay, so and just make sure if you have a page that has writing on it, it's in the right direction. So this is going to fit on right here. And if you have a problem fitting it on, then just trim your binding down a little bit right there. Oh, let me first, not that one, I'll use this one. Go into this right here, into your crease, and just kind of score it a little bit back and forth a couple times, just so it's bending nice and easy. And we're going to do this side right before we put the pages on. Okay. That way, by doing this, you'll stop your paper from cracking. And don't worry about these coming up because you're going to set paper on top of that too. So, there's no worries with this book. None, 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 none. Nothing's going to be perfect. It's just going to be the way it is. Okay? Alright. So, I'm going to do my witch's dance first. I'm going to put it right here. And make sure you don't go all the way down to here. Your book won't lay flat and it won't close. Well, this book's not going to lay flat most likely anyway. It's too big. Pages are thick, but I don't care. That's what a closure's for. Alright, so let's get this first one on there. And just make sure when you're doing it, you don't go into the crease right there. You want to get close to it, about 1/8 of an inch above it, and then just set this down. Right like that. And then you're going to slip your tag in here. And you see what I just did right there? Our page has to go in there. Oh, fun. But not. Okay. So you guys get to see all my mistakes. Alright. So here's the witching hour. That's tag, 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 paper. This page goes in. We'll probably put it in here. So that way. We're back. Sorry. Yeah, don't do that. So this is going to stick in right here. And that little crease won't matter because you're never going to see it. The book will be in the way. And it's my book, so I don't really care. It's not like I'm giving this away to somebody. We love Halloween around here. So, yeah. I'm going to pop these tags out while I put this in. It was just these tags that were in there. And I'll put them back in a minute. So, and I put adhesive on the front and the back on here. So, let's just slide. Yeah. Slide that in. Right there. Ooh, that's going to be a snug fit. That's alright. It'll work. Okay. Alright, and let's put that down just like that. Okay, and that's the first one. Just tie this in. I'll just open this up so you can see it. Hey, my little tags. What? Alright, and then it just opens up like you guys have seen before. Just like this. All our little openings and pockets and everything everywhere. So, fun stuff. Alright, so, okay, let's just get this tied up here, so it'll stay closed for us while we're busy here with the other pages. Okay, we're doing that one, and this is the tag, so we can go ahead and just pop our tag in like that. And just make sure you get it to go over the. There's that, just like that. Get rid of that sticker. Oh, I better keep checking, make sure it's in frame when I do. Okay, and we're back. We had a couple of snafus. Snafu meaning I had forgot to lay this part down. So this is not covered. I'm going to cover it probably with some washi tape or something. And this is how far I got. I'm going to put the last ones on. Let's see. Nope, back. Okay, I'm going to put the last ones, the last two in on camera. Let me see if I can, oops, sorry. Okay, there, and that way I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we got this one in so far. And we got this one with this tag. And I'm going to get the tags in better later once all the glue has settled, because I put some wet glue in, so I don't want to push it down all the way. And we got this page, and they open out completely fine, as you can see. But this is too bulky for it to lay completely flat. But I mean, really, it's not that bad, surprisingly. Alright, and then we got this one. There. And there. And anywhere there's a place I don't like, I'll cover up with washi, I'll cover up with photos, I'll cover up with more paper. So, yeah. So that's that. Alright, so let's get started with this one. Alright, so this is that Tim Holtz paper. I love this paper. And it's got all the crazy witch faces and October 31st. I know we're way far from Halloween. Halloween's still my favorite time of the year, no matter what time of the year it is. So, we are going to, this is going to be our, let's see, did I make, this is the tag, the large tag, and then this is the holder that matches this paper. So, first things first, we're going to put this, yeah, and you'll see some scuffling up over here. It's not going to matter. That's going to get covered up. So, this, make sure your paper's in the right direction. So this one's going to fit here. And like when this is closed, like you're never going to see any mess up. But I did have to rip the paper up to put the anchor in there. So, and anchor meaning this piece right here. So just in case that wasn't clear. I think I'm going to put the orange one there just to change the color up a little bit. So I'm going to use this one, and this is that Tim Holtz, I believe it's called Science Lab, is the one this paper is, the periodic table, that's what it is. And it's got all the elements from like the periodic, like the Mad Scientist Lab. It's pretty cool actually. Let me see, yeah. And this one's pretty darn cool. Alright, so let's get going with this. So, I'm not talking for a second because I am concentrating on getting this together right. So, I'm only taking off one side at a time. And I'm going to turn this around this way. Get back there. This way so I can make sure I don't get too far down on this. Make sure it's all the way in. Alright. And then I'm going to make sure I'm down, but about a 1/16 of an inch above there. And you don't have to worry about, because this isn't even attached, so you don't have to worry about ripping anything up like I did. So, this book is very, very heavy. I have really got to learn to tone it down. Really learn to tone it down, I'm just saying. Okay? Alright. I got my little fan over here. It was 70 something today, but it rained all day today. It's horrible. But it usually does rain around here around Mother's Day, so no biggie. I'm just putting this in so I can see what's what, what's where. I'm probably going to do it this way and then release the adhesive from in there. It's just easier that way. So you can see I just popped it in, and then I'm going to release the adhesive. I have this way of doing it. It's not the safest way, so I wouldn't recommend it if you're not that good with a craft knife. I'm not that good with a craft knife. I'm just saying. Like, seriously, I'm not that good with a craft knife. Alright, we're going to pull this out, just like that. Lift this up and get it in there, and just make sure, just like with the other side, don't put it all the way in, because you want it to try to lay as flat as possible. And, you know, if you guys don't want your pages like mine, if you don't want them this bulky, then just don't add some stuff. So, like, you cannot add the quad folds on one. You cannot add the envelope on one if it's too bulky for you. But I like it. I like to have lots of room to put stuff. So, yeah. So it doesn't bother me at all. Alright. Alright. There's that. And then I'm going to flip this over and then release the adhesive from back here. It's underneath, so you got to kind of dig a little bit. Your paper rips. That's what Scotch Quick Dry is for. Paper goes right back together. The only enemy to paper is water. Alright, and then I'm going to put a little bead of glue down in here. Underneath this. All you got to do, you can see what I'm doing here. All you got to do is just get under there the best you can, and if you can't get in there, don't worry about it. So I'm going to turn it around and do it because I can't see. Doing that right there. Get the glue down. There we go. And get it before it starts to run on you. I just did right there. And that's what I keep Q-tips around for. I don't know where I got these. My sister gave them to me, I think. That little package of Q-tips, but it's handy and you can keep refilling it. So, very handy. So just hold pressure for just a minute. Alright, I'm just going to hold pressure for a minute, and then we're going to put the last page in. I can't believe I'm saying the last page. Like, I never thought this would get to an end. That Christmas one got so out of hand. It's still, actually, it's still sitting in my closet. Not done. So, yeah. Just keep pressing and just hold for a few seconds. Okay. This keeps coming up, so I'm going to add some more liquid adhesive wherever it keeps coming up. Okay. Just add a little more. Won't hurt anything. I've got some new adhesives I want to try out. I don't know. They're Aleene's. They're supposed to be really good, so I'll get around to trying those at some point. Alright, and we're going to put our last page in now, and we're going to do it the exact same way. We're not going to change it. It's not going to be any different. So, and you can put your tags in later. It doesn't matter. And these are just your large tags, and you can mat your photos that you put in here. You can put a big photo, 4 small ones, a big one, and 2 small ones. You can do whatever you want. So I'm going to be printing up some photos soon and putting photos in here. So I think it'll be fun. Alright. Okay. Now we're going to, this is going to be our last page, the arsenic poison. And with this one, you want to make sure your words are in the right position, or right orientation, I should say. Okay, so let's get this turned around. Ugh. Yeah, that wasn't fake, unfortunately. Alright, let's get this on here. Alright. And there we go, that. Alright. Let's pop this on. I'm excited to get this cover done. This cover is not going to be elaborate at all. It's going to be very simple. Because of all this we have going on inside, you don't need a cover that's all crazy and all over the place. so I think I've shown what I'm going to do. I'm just going to lay base papers down, and then don't forget we have our little policy envelope that's going to fit at the bottom down here. It's going to open like this for more photos, tags, journaling, whatever you want to do. Okay? Alright, so remember, we're only taking one piece of tape off at a time. Okay? Alright, so now I gotta see what I'm doing here, and hopefully try to help you see at the same time. And try to keep the words the way they're supposed to be. Alright. This is the last one. What? I cannot believe that. And make sure they're even at the top and bottom. And that looks good right there. So just stick it down. Alright. Stick her down. And then now we're going to slide this piece in there, which is going to go like this, and it's going to stick right down in here. Yeah, I've been thinking about that planner a lot, and I'm like, ugh, I want to get this book done because I want to be done so I can work on that planner I want to do. I actually got some of those Webster's planners too. I'm excited about those. I'm going to personalize those, but I'll work on those on my own and then probably just show them on video, you know, like later on. Alright, so let's get this in here. Well, alright, I'm just going to do both at one time. Alright. Just taking the top tape off. Ah, come on. Jeez. Okay. And then just make sure when you're doing this, you get it where that is not touching this side, where it's not in the line. There. And then it turns over like that. So, this is the monstrosity. Look at that. Look at that. It's been a labor of love, and we're in the home stretch now. Yeah, I was going to move these tabs. No, I'm not moving those tabs. So, no. Alright, so there's one. And then I'm going to put the last tag in. And then the next video, that's the dogs, annoying dogs. Then the next one is like that. So there we go. And you can see it fits. It's flush everywhere. So our measurements were good. Everything we did, I feel like it took a lot of time, but had I not done the remodel, it would have been done a long time ago. So, yeah, so that's it for now. And the next thing will be to do the cover, and there's definitely going to be a closure on this because obviously it's going to pop open on you if there's not. And I've actually got some faux leather black that's going to go. I'll probably put an inch or so of it to here and wrap it around the back and do an inch or so there. The back will just be some pattern paper on the back, and then I've got that little, let me see if it's in here. I'm pretty sure it's right on top. I'm so sorry about that dog barking. It's so annoying. I've got it somewhere right here. It's in one of those drawers. The witch from the Martha Stewart paper. So, and I'll probably put, hopefully if I have enough, I'm going to put the owl picture on the back. And that is it for now. So we are there with this video. We are in the home stretch, and this one will get done. It won't be like the Christmas one. So that is it for now. Please leave any questions or comments that you have below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have as long as I can answer them. And that is it for now. So I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you probably tomorrow to work on the cover. So I don't go back to work till Tuesday, so I'll see you then. Talk to you later. Bye.